Thanks for staying with us here at Marquette Basketball Weekly. Earlier in the show, a few of the 2009-2010 Golden Eagles and some of their predecessors shared their thoughts on Al McGuire's legacy. Marquette's current bench boss has a few quirks of his own, and when we asked the players to compare Buzz to Al, they saw plenty of the 1977 national champion in their head coach.
I can see it when it comes to the passion in the game, because I can see both of them had passion and they both loved their players but so much that they took most of their day out, to help the team and to help the program get better in whatever way possible.
It seems like they both have, the type of tough mindset, that they're ready to get after it every day, and just everything's not focused on just basketball. It's just life as well.
I can just tell from the way that he did things that he was real close to his players, and that's how Buzz is with us. He's constantly around us. You can say that he's a kid because everything we like to do, he likes to do.
And he was talking a lot about how he's trying to make his players mentally tough, and that's exactly what Buzz tries to do. At the time it may seem like he's really getting on you, but he's making you mentally tough, and he loves you like more than anything. And he's just trying to make sure that you can do everything possible when you're on the free throw line with 3 seconds left to go. So, yeah, there's a lot of similarities.
Until last season, George Thompson held the all-time scoring record here at Marquette, so his opinion definitely carries weight in the Golden Eagle basketball community. I asked him if he saw any similarities between McGuire and Buzz.
Yes, because not the way they dress or the way they act or their mannerisms, but the way they can adjust to a game. They feel the game. You can see Buzz just feeling the game and riding it and knowing when to make a substitution.
Well, I think you see similarities in all coaches because it's the nature of the business and what they do. Their lives and their livelihood in a lot of ways depend on the decision-making ability of 17 and 18-year-old kids who may or may not choose a school based on all the right reasons. Your colors might be the right way, or they might like the climate, or they might have met a pretty girl on their visit or something like that. And that can be the difference between an NCAA championship and sitting at home in March. So to that extent, it's a nutty business, and you've got to be a little bit nutty to be involved in it. But both guys are really passionate about the game, and I think they truly care about their players. And you see that in their players and the way they talk about their coaches and the fondness they have for them.
Al McGuire's famous sayings have been fossilized at the arena named after him, but Williams has had a few memorable moments of his own. Rob Frozina, though, had a tough time sharing his favorite.
I don't think I can say it on camera.
No?
No.
Okay.
It's it's just like funny things. Like when he's mad at somebody, he'll say stuff that's just, it's just the kind of stuff that should stay in the gym. But when you hear it, it's hilarious.
Character reveal.
Character reveal?
I think that's true. Because everybody show. Hi. Yeah, your true character comes out during the games, and that's the best time for him to come out. And I think that shows a lot. Just not in basketball, in everyday life, though.
That frame of mind has inspired the crop of character-driven 2010 Golden Eagles to completely defy their critics. Chris Gaulke has more.
Before the 2009-2010 basketball season began, the preseason Big East coaches poll had Marquette finishing in the 12th spot. And considering the senior talent that graduated last year, this finishing spot seemed plausible. Now flash forward to March 2010, and the Golden Eagles find themselves sitting 5th in conference with only one regular season game remaining. To say this Marquette team was underestimated in the preseason Big East poll would be right on, but it's more about how they've exceeded those expectations for the season.
Beginning of the season, we were just hearing like, oh, they're going to be a 500 team and different things like that. But at the same time, that type of motivation helped us because that made us practice harder, go out and work every day. So
I never thought we'd be at the bottom. I'm sure none of my teammates, none of the coaching staff ever thought we'd be at the bottom. We just used that as a motivator to let everybody know that you can underestimate us, but that doesn't mean we're going to live up to your expectations.
For the season, Marquette has been better than many would have imagined, but that's not to say they're done proving the naysayers wrong.
That keeps us fighting. That keeps us knowing that nobody really wants us to be anywhere. But if we play like dogs, eat like dogs, we may come out on top not being a dog, but we're still going to fight that way because that's what got us to where we are.
With only one regular season game remaining, Marquette has already secured a single bye in the Big East tournament, and according to many, are locked into the NCAA tournament. So the question is, have these Golden Eagles overachieved on the season? Well, that debate may continue on, but it's hard to argue with the success they have had this season. Chris Gaulke, MUTV Sports.
The well-documented departure of the Big Three have left many questioning the remaining leadership of this year's Golden Eagle team. The trio of current seniors have let their actions on the court speak for their character, and after overcoming so many obstacles, they are relishing their last moments here at Marquette.
It's been the best 4 years of my life, so it's been great. I'm blessed to be a part of Marquette. Marquette, not only Marquette basketball, but Marquette University.
Of the three seniors, David Kubian and Maurice Acker have had to overcome the most adversity. According to Coach Williams, there were times when their futures were in jeopardy.
I love David Kubian as much as any of those guys, and I told him on December the 21st of last year, you might need to go somewhere else. I told Mo Acker third week of June, hey, you might need to move on because it's way deeper and it's way more important who these guys are and the relationship we have with one another than how good of players they are or how many games we win. And if our record was reversed and we were 9-20, everybody would say, man, Mo didn't make any difference, But now that we're 20-9, everybody goes, man, I'm sure glad you brought back Mo.
Lazar Hayward has been a part of 71 games at the Bradley Center, but none of them will be as emotional as his last.
Try to look at it as just another game, and hopefully I'll be able to hide my feelings and all my emotions. But I'm pretty sure I probably won't be able to. But I'm definitely not looking forward to playing my last home game.
Not only will Lazar miss playing at the Bradley Center, but Marquette fans will miss watching him play there. The seniors close out their collegiate careers at the Bradley Center on Saturday against Notre Dame. Kari Kaelin, MUTV Sports.
Tuesday night I caught up with Rick Smith, Marquette season ticket holder and an alumnus. Oh, you might know him as Jump Around Guy. He told us about how his jumping career began.
About 3.5 years ago, they were playing the Jump Around song at the Bradley Center, and the students get up every time that song plays, and we're sitting among the alumni here, and I'm looking over there and I'm seeing all that energy and excitement, and I'm looking around here and the people are just sitting, and I started asking the people, well, why doesn't anybody else jump? And they all look back at me and say, well, what's preventing you from jumping? So it happened to be an ESPN game, and I said nothing. So I got up and I started jumping, and as soon as I started jumping, the camera hit me. And it went on national television the first time I got up and jumping. I didn't think anything of it until the next game, and all of a sudden that song played again, and the students are all pointing at me, and I'm wondering why they're pointing, and they're going like this, and I'm still not getting it. I'm a little older, and so she finally says, they want you to get up. So ever since that second game, every single time they play that Jump Around song, people ask me to jump, so I keep jumping.
So what kind of fanfare comes along with being such a Bradley Center staple?
I get stopped when I'm shopping, when I'm out at State Fair, when I'm downtown, whether I'm in a mall. People come up to me and they say, we know you, keep it up, you make us smile, and it's a lot of fun, it really is.
Thanks for tuning in to another week of Marquette Basketball Weekly. As we said, it was truly a pleasure to bring you features on a great man in Al McGuire. After talking with so many people, you can clearly see the impact he's made at Marquette University. For the staff here at MUTV, we hope you'll join us next week as we bring you live coverage from the Big East Tournament in the Big Apple, New York, New York. From everyone at MUTV Sports, I'm Brad Gaulke, signing off, and we leave you with the sights and sounds of the Bradley Center.